it's Maria the Soul Alchemist. It's time for Pick Your Own Card Weekly Guidance for the 21st through to the 27th. That's correct, of October. So I am using the Akashic Oracle card deck, which is a modality in a box. It comes with a key, which you can turn into a pendulum to do some karmic healing, to activate karmic healing. Although you can do healing just through the cards as well. And it comes with a masterclass to get you started. Both of those things are free with the cards. So let me know if you would like to get details on that. There is a link in the description below. And just to let you know, there's just the last few days to jump into the Akashic Oracle card certification. Doors will definitely close on Thursday as we head into module 3. And that's where we're really deep diving into the cards. The reason that I've kept the doors open is because we do have some integration weeks coming up through this actual training. So there's plenty of time to actually catch up. Should you want to catch up, you don't have to do that. You can go at your own pace. But it allows you to go deeper, to really build your confidence with using these cards, not only as a on-point oracle tool, but also to activate karmic healing, to really understand how to do that with the cards, and the different types of healing that you can do with each of the cards as well. And we start the deeper journey on Thursday, on the 24th of October. So you've got the last few days. Again, the link for the certification will be in the comments. But if you want to reach out and have a little chat and see if the certification is right for you, then please do let me know. Now, moving on with these cards, we've just come out of a super full moon. Probably still feeling the energies of that. And it's like we have this kind of condensed intention setting and taking action all in the 1 week. So it's that whole process of where we set our intentions, which when I do a full moon kind of ritual with the Akashic Records, it's not just about releasing, it's also about what are we replacing that energy with, what intentions, what is it that we want to bring in off the back of everything that we've released out of our Akashic Records and energy field with the support of the full moon. And so that's what's kind of presenting itself this week, is like, okay, well, we've done these full moon releases, or we do these releases, but what are we replacing the energy with? Because we always have a void space when we clear energy, because we are all energy, as we know. And when we clear something that's non-beneficial for our progress, our expansion, our growth, whatever it might be, it leaves space. And if we don't intentionally fill that space, then it could get filled with anything, and it could get easily replaced with another karmic pattern, block, behavior, habits, addiction, whatever it might be. And so for me, it's always kind of like, okay, well, we're creating space, but we're going to fill it with something that's positive, aligned, more kind of in sync with where we want to move forward to, what we want to achieve. And it's like we've got this whole journey in a week, the process. And the bonus card this week is karmic patterns. So this is going to be the thing that you need to be mindful of that could scupper that process. So have you got an intention after doing any full moon releases? And it may be that you didn't do any full moon releases, and that's okay. Just think of an intention. What is it that you want to start to move into as we're kind of going into autumn, or you might be going into spring, depending on where you are? What is it? What things are you wanting to leave behind? And what new things do you want to experience? What do you want to do more of, perhaps, or experience more of, be more of? And the karmic pattern will be the thing that you'll need to be mindful of, because that could be the thing that keeps you stuck or keeps you in this current place, which, if you are setting a new intention, that's about moving forward. There's movement in there in some shape or form, and a karmic pattern just has you on a repeat cycle, going round and round and round. So this is going to be quite clear when I show it to you in terms of what you need to look out for and what you can actively do some work on. So if you picked card 1 as your main focus, there potentially can also be a little bit of release work that comes with this. It's the vows of poverty. So one message that comes with this card is clearing away any vows of poverty, perhaps contracts, agreements, oaths and declarations that you have made this lifetime, past lifetime, that are not supporting you in starting a new chapter, really stepping into the new chapter in a bigger way. But maybe, just taking steps forward, making progress. So there could be something that you have agreed to or vowed or promised to yourself or somebody else or an organization that has you kind of on that loop. And it means that we don't get off the loop. So you may want to just do some extra release work around that. And if I have a meditation, I probably have, I will tag that at the end of this video. And there will be an Akashic journey to help you release vows of poverty. The other message that comes with this card is that you have this blank sheet. So how do you want to rewrite your story? What new chapters do you want to write? What do you want to experience? Because your intentions and your actions, your choices and your decisions start to place those words and that kind of evidence into your Akashic records. And we know the more that we take action in a focused way to achieve something, we start to gain momentum and we start to see the progress, because the results, the universe starts to reflect this back to us within 24 hours. But that's about awareness and seeing the signs around that and seeing the feedback and the connection you have with with the universe and the language of the universe, your individual language. For some people, it's signs, numbers. For some people, it's words, songs, messages that they just know that, it's in alignment. The choice, the action, there's a sign there to say this is on its way, keep going. So what is the new chapter? What do you want to experience? Because this is kind of like the start of the process. It's maybe writing it out, journaling on it, declaring it to the universe, declaring it to your guides. I have my intentions placed under a copper pyramid so that they continue to transmit into the universe 24/7. But you can kind of do all sorts. You can set intentions and then you can go and plant them in the garden. You can do all sorts of things. And of course, we set intentions with new moons as well, but we don't have to wait for a new moon in order to do this. So if you've picked card 1, there's 2 messages. Do you need to firstly release some stuff? And then do you actually need to set an intention? Don't go mad, just set one intention. Just work on one intention at the moment. If you've got a list of intentions, pick the one that feels the most aligned. So vows of poverty, setting new intentions, writing new script, writing new chapters of your story. So let me know how that card is resonating. If you want to go deeper with me with an Akashic Oracle session reading, then you can do that in a number of ways. You can do it on subscription, or you can do a one-off session, and it's a 3-month forecast with Akashic healing. Let me know if you'd like to go a little bit deeper with that. I actually do have, I've only got 2 spaces left. I do have a Samhain or Halloween special reading that I have launched just this week, and it's actually got 80 pounds off it, so it's 99 pounds. I've only got 2 of those left. So if you fancy getting the Samhain Oracle reading, which is slightly different to the Empowerment Oracle reading, then let me know and I will share the link to you. So if you pick card 2, this is part of the next process of this journey of setting an intention. It's having trust and faith, and it's kind of surrendering to the process, surrendering to the universe, taking maybe that leap of faith, not knowing what's on the other side of that portal. It's kind of like, I've just got to have trust and I've got to go for it. So you've set your intentions, but now what are we doing? Are we micromanaging the results and getting frustrated because it's not happening fast enough? Or are we allowing our guides in the universe and the law of gestation, which is divine timing, to actually take place. So this is probably the hardest part of our intentions, is to allow a degree of trust, faith, and surrender. And that's what this card is asking for. If you've picked this as your main focus, then where do you need more trust and faith in yourself to deliver? When we say that we are doubting, or maybe doubting the universe, doubting that we can have success, that it's not meant for me, then what we're really saying is that we're doubting ourselves. We don't believe that we can deliver it, that we can receive it, that we are worthy enough. That's what we're really truly saying. So have more trust and faith in yourself, have more self-belief and self-confidence, but also take a leap of faith in yourself. Sometimes our doubts and our insecurities can really take over some of our decisions and our dreams and our wishes and our aspirations. And this card is saying, have trust and faith. You can realize those, but you've got to have trust and faith in yourself, in your abilities. You are amazing. Have more trust and faith in your capacity to do the thing that you would like to experience, or be the thing that you would like to experience. So there is this element of things, trust in the unknown. So you're not going to have the full roadmap that your ego wants, all of the directions to get to that final destination, and what the destination looks like, and where you're going to sleep within the destination, and all of this stuff. Your ego, when it's change and it's something new, you're not going to have that, because it's the first time you've experienced it. So you've got nothing really to go off. You may have an idea, a sense, but there's a great deal of trust and faith in that. And that's part of the adventure. Rather than fearing it, how can you switch that to make it as more exciting? And there's the anticipation of, oh my God, what's this going to bring me? This is amazing, rather than dread. And it's like, oh my God, what is this going to bring me? I'm really fearful. It's not going to be as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be disappointed. There's such a difference in how we approach uncertainty and the unknown. And it's how you approach it and how you apply your energy and your mindset that will influence the result. So have trust and faith, have an adventure, move through that portal, because when you do, if you're listening to all three cards and you're getting the full picture, well, all four cards, because we've got the bonus card as well, you are going to land on the other side of the portal with clarity, direction. It's a new dawn. So again, new chapters. And this is like taking action. Okay, so I've gone through this period of uncertainty. I've had trust and faith. I've landed in whatever space I needed to land. And it's like, right, okay, I've got the motivation, I've got the drive, I've got the clarity. I know I've got a sense of what I'm doing. So I'm just going to start taking action. I'm going to grab the thing and I'm going to run with it. So that is what's coming through. It's vision and ambition. So it's really feeling that sense of vision and ambition, which is a beautiful kind of card that starts off with a new chapter. And it's like, yes, I'm really kind of seeing where this can go. And I'm now starting to understand what the steps are for me to actually take to make that happen. But there is the period of uncertainty around the decision, the direction, the pivot, whatever it might be. But you've got to have that trust and faith. And then with that trust and faith, it's like you get rewarded. You get that vision, you get that ambition, and you get this clarity, this real clear clarity coming to you. So that's your third card. Now, if you pick the third card just as your main focus, you also it might also be asking you, where can you have more vision and ambition this week around your decisions or your inspirations, aspirations? Are you feeling a little bit stuck and it's like the run of the mill and it's like a little bit samey and you're feeling a bit bored? It's like, well, how can we shift the energy here and start to tap back into vision and ambition? You know, what's this heavy energy being kind of like put through these washing machines, planetary washing machines, mindset washing machines? It's like, okay, I'm ready to come out the spin and I'm ready to kind of like move forward on my own steam with some more excitement and fun and playfulness and like motivation and drive. So that's what's being called for here with this particular card as well. So let me know how these cards are resonating. Also, let me know if you want to get your own deck of cards, the modality in a box, or if you want to have your own reading and get supported by me and our guides to help you move forward, whether that be a Samhain Halloween kind of reading at £99 or just my standard empowerment oracle session. Okay, so karmic patterns is the bonus card. This is the thing that you need to be mindful of, because we've got a real beautiful, energetic, like, as I say, this is kind of like manifesting all of this in 1 week, which is amazing. But the one thing that could scupper us or keep us stuck is a karmic pattern, and it connects with our ancestors. It connects with our family. So just be mindful that there isn't maybe the same old feelings or thoughts or behaviors or habits or judgments or opinions or stories that you then start to tap into, because you may actually hear them from family, or you may recognize the same behavior that you are doing. And where just with the awareness, you can break that pattern. And it'd be like, well, I'm not getting sucked into that. I'm not going to believe that just because I've seen that happen, or I've heard that it happened, or, you know, I've experienced it myself, whatever it might be. I'm not going to repeat that this time round. I'm going to bring more awareness, more self-knowledge to this week and to what it is that I want to intend and manifest. And I'm not going to allow the ancestral patterns, karmic patterns, which just means that they're on repeat and there's this stuckness to them. And it could be connected to confidence, self-belief, self-worth. It can't happen to me. You know, this always happens to us. It could be a particular trauma. It could be around people pleasing. The female lineage has always kind of struggled with this, so that means therefore I'm going to struggle with it. You know, bad relationships, bad with money, whatever the story, whatever the experience, that doesn't have to continue as a story and an experience for you. You can break that for yourself, but you can also break it for your ancestors if you do it for the highest good of all concerned. So this for me is just about awareness. What are you falling into as you go through this week? What is then coming up as this can't happen to me? It can't be this easy. I've got to work hard. It doesn't happen for people like us. Whatever the thing is that may pop up, it's likely to be an ancestral thing, a family thing. And you just choosing to not listen, or maybe listen but not adhere to it and not fall for the story, and then change your ideas and aspirations and just continue with the soul and what you really truly would love to experience, the big dreams, the big ambitions. Allow yourself to continue with that, because that might be the thing. It might be like, well, I'm thinking of my intentions, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dilute them down, because that can't happen for our family. It's never happened in our family. There's no experience of that. It's not in our history. So why am I going to be the one that changes that? So then straight away, we've kind of like constricted our energy, our aspirations, our dreams within the quantum field, the big aspirations and everything are all written in the Akashic records for you. But what you've just done is you've moved your timeline to then get that result, rather than, you know, having the trust and faith and staying on the big aspirational timeline. That's where we want to operate from. So don't allow the ancestral stories, in whatever way they're being transmitted to you, or you're picking up on them. Allow yourself to just let them go and allow yourself to be expansive. And what I would say with this particular card as well is, when you look at it, it depends on how you're reading this card. But if I put it into that context, you could also kind of read that card as that it's quite confined and restrictive. I've got no expansion here. So allow yourself to, you know, be expansive with your dreams, your aspirations and your ambitions. Don't dilute them down. Don't dilute them down. Go big. Go big or go home. That's the saying, isn't it? Okay, so let me know how those cards resonate. I would love to hear, and I will put an appropriate meditation at the end around the vows of poverty that you can listen to, that's just going to help you release some of those particular money blocks and limitations, so that you can be expansive, you can go big, and allow yourself to just, be in that energy of possibility, in the field of possibility. It's a beautiful space to hang out. Okay, so let me know how those cards landed. Any particular messages that really stood out for you and really connected, then I would love to hear. And if there's anything that you want me to share more about, whether it's a certification, whether it's the cards, or the special Samhain oracle reading, I've only got 2 spaces left for that at £99, then please do let me know. Love and blessings, and I'll speak to you soon.